Yo guys, what's up? What's going on? As you know, I'm working especially for you, not for only views. So what you recommend or suggest, I do my best on that. So recently I just got a comment, the kernel security check failure. Blue screen error in Windows is typically related to issues with hardware or incompatible drivers. Well, there are a lot of reasons behind this, as I said, but two major reasons. Make sure in your mind, the first one might be your RAM is corrupted, like damage or something. The second one is your hard disk. These two components are the major issue if you are getting this error, the kernel security check failure. Now let's troubleshoot all step by step. So the first one, update drivers. Ensure that all your drivers, especially the graphic and chipset drivers, are up to date. You can do this through the device manager or by visiting the manufacturer website for your hardware component. Now here I'm gonna show you how you can actually find your manufacturer website. So first of all, click on Windows icon, then type here system information. Here you will get baseboard manufacturer and baseboard product is my motherboard model. So remember these two things. Okay, now we are looking for the drivers. Make sure if you are using any external GPU like NVIDIA or AMD, then go on the AMD or NVIDIA website and find the driver for graphic. But for motherboard like chipset and all other drivers, you can go on the official website and then download. What you can do here, just open Google Chrome and then simply first baseboard manufacturer, ASUS Tech computer drivers. Okay, just hit enter. Now you will get the ASUS Tech official website where you can just get your drivers and all that stuff related to your motherboard. Now here's two way. First model, and the second you need to find your exact motherboard. So that's the hard process. It's better to go with model. What I have, baseboard product H81M, or you can say here system model H81M PSI. So we are typing here H81M_P_, and here you can see I got my motherboard. Just select it, and on the left side you will now see here my motherboard model and then driver and utility. On this page you can just download all the things related to your motherboard drivers like chipset, etc. So here is the drivers and here is the BIOS and firmware. Anyways, we are here for drivers. Just update all your drivers, especially the audio drivers, the SATA drivers. SATA is important in this case if you are getting the kernel security check failure, and Intel chipset. These are the importance. Okay, go do it if still you are getting. Now let's move on the next step. Windows update. Make sure your Windows operating system is fully updated. Microsoft often release patches and updates that address known issue and improve system stability. This will also help you, but it's a very rare situation. Now check for hardware issues. As I said, your RAM and your hard disks. Now there's two ways. First, memory test. Let's do it. Perform a memory test using the Windows memory diagnostic tool. Just click on the Windows icon and then search here for memory diagnostic and you'll get this. Okay, once you open this, you need to perform it. The recommended is start now and check for problems recommended. So it's better to go with the upper one. That's more better. It will scan your actually RAM, and if there's any issue with your RAM, it will let you know. Alright, now the second step, system file checker SFC. I'm not going with hard disks because it's kind of complicated, and I'll make a separate video on this, like how to completely test your hard disks. But right now system files are important. Run the system file checker tool to scan and repair corrupted system files. Open a command prompt first make sure run as administrator. Okay, and the major issue, a lot of people are doing this. Make sure always you will get here the C Windows System 32, not your username. If you are getting here the username, then you need to go here C drive Windows, Windows System 32. Okay, here is the system 32. Now find here the cmd.exe. You'll get here probably. Now right click on it, or simply you can launch it. It will automatically launch in the Windows System 32. Now Windows System 32 means you have admin privileges, so you can apply any command in this. sfc space scan now. Alright, you must be an administrator running a console session in order to use the sfc utility. So what I did wrong, actually I did not launch it by administrator. So yeah, now sfc space / scan now, and this will take only a few seconds, minutes, and it will fix the corrupted files. Let's minimize it. Now check for malwares. Perform a through malware scan using your preferred antivirus or anti-malware program. Malicious software can sometimes lead to system instability. So I never use any other antivirus like Avast or any other. Mostly I use Windows Defender, even though I'm using a complete operating system. Like I have a lot of files in this PC, like my channels, my AdSense, and a lot of others, but I never use any other tool. Just a bit knowledge about websites and tools and you are fine. Okay, system, oh my god, system or security. Go into the Windows security virus and threads, and make sure don't go with the quick scan if you are getting this error. In this case, go into the scan option and then full scan. It's highly recommended. It will take a lot of times depending on your PC performance and all your stuff like hard disk speed, etc. But go with this option. It will help you a lot. Now, after this, check for overheating. Ensure that your computer is not overheating. Excessive heat can lead to malfunctions. Clean the dust from your system fans and make sure they are functioning properly. So here's a tool that will help you to measure the temperature of your CPU and GPU. Now just download MSI Afterburner. I'll put the link in the description, and then go over here, monitoring section. Alright, now on the left side you'll see here the GPU usage. We are not measuring the usage but temperature. So find here the temperature, scroll down until you will get here the GPU temperature. See, CPU temperature is 39, which is fine, and here you can see maximum and minimum. So if maximum is above than 85, this means you have some issues with your CPU. Alright, now if you scroll down more after CPU cores, you will see here the GPU usage, or you can see on over here this temperature is related to your GPU is 43, and while playing heavy tasks, monitor your CPU and GPU. If both are working fine, which means your GPU and CPU is fine. It's all about RAM and hard disks or SSD. Alright, now after doing this, the last step, check for BIOS UEFI updates. If applicable, check for updates to your computer BIOS /UEFI firmware. Manufacturer often release updates to address capability and stability issues. This will pretty well work, but still, as I said, there's a lot of reasons, so you need to troubleshoot all these options one by one. Now, as I said, it's BIOS update, so system information will help you to get your BIOS update. Manufacturer website first, then model, and of course, as I said, you need to go this time for firmware or BIOS update. So find the latest version and update it. You can check your BIOS actually in BIOS settings are sometimes it's pop up over here. SM BIOS version is 2.7. So that's all you can do, guys. If the issue persists after trying these steps, it might be beneficial to consult with a professional technician or the customer support of your computer manufacturer for further assistance. Keep in mind that addressing blue screen error can sometimes require a systematic approach, and it may take some time to identify and resolve the underlying problem. But hopefully after watching this video, your problem should be fixed 100%. See you in the next video. If you have any other question, just let me know in the comment section. Until then, take care of yourself and your family. Have a good day. Bye bye.